Howdy folks, this is Hal coming to you from Orphan Autoharps, where I have a Christmas story to tell you about two little orphaned autoharps that were looking like they'd been on the streets for a while, and I brought them in and gave them some hot soup and got them all cleaned up and dressed up, and now they are part of our rehab harps program, and they're hoping for adoption for Christmas to go to a forever home, and I wanted to share them with you and tell you all about them, play them for you, how well they play, and how cute they are, and how they will warm your heart as you play your favorite music upon them. These are two American-made vintage auto harps that I have just finished refurbishing. This is what I do here, is I grab these old American vintage bodies, get them all cleaned up, put on new strings. I fix the anchor so the anchor isn't pulling out, as it so often is on these old 50-year-old auto harps. And I put on new strings and new felt, and get the action all quieted down and nice and tight and lowered to the strings, and put on light springs so that they're very easy to work with. These are both in Brian Bauer's layout right now, although they could be set up in other layouts of your preference, including the original Oscar Schmidt layout. They both have what we call the three-bar change. The three-bar change puts on a B minor, an F sharp minor, and an E, which are lacking in the original Oscar Schmidt layout. They sacrifice a few other chords like the A flat that you never ever use in playing folk music and string band music and things like that. They give you some chords that you need in the common keys, like D. You need a B minor in the D key and an F sharp minor in that key, and you don't have them if you're playing on a standard Oscar Schmidt. So that's why we do it. So let me show these to you. They're both about the same vintage, from the late 70s, early 80s. They're both American made, and we give our refurb harps names, people names, so that we can keep them distinguished in the advertising one from another, so that when you order one, this one I'm going to play for you first is Byron. Byron is an OS 21 US made vintage in Brian Bauer's layout, the 3-chord change, new strings, the anchor fixed, and here is what Byron sounds like. Just a reminder, in these sound samples, try to wear headphones or earbuds or something, so that you really get the full spectrum of the sound, not just your little bitty phone speakers or laptop speakers, because they won't carry the full sound. So that's Byron. This here is Mingus. And I named this harp Mingus because it's got some real nice bass. And Charles Mingus, of course, was a bass player. This harp has bass, a little extra bass, I think, because I put a sound post in. A sound post is a little wooden bar that goes between the top and the back. This gives it a little bit of extra support because I noticed as I was refurbishing it that it had a little bit of sag in the top, created because its anchor was lifting out. But I fixed all that. I anchored it, and then I put in a sound post to bring that top back to, it was only down about 1/8 of an inch. So I brought it up to normal, and that sound post takes vibrations from the top and delivers it to the back, so it has a little bit of extra bass. So there you have it, Byron and Mingus, available on our website. I'm going to tell you how to find them. You go to autoharp.com and you'll see a tab for Autoharp Marketplace. Go ahead and click on that Autoharp Marketplace and it will give you a drop down. And the drop down, you can scroll down through it and go down below what you can originally see. Go down, go down, go down, go down. And at the very bottom, you'll find Vintage and Consigned. Go ahead and click on that tab, and it will take you to the Vintage and Consigned portion of our offerings. This is where we put these older vintage harps that I fix up to keep those older Oscar Schmidts nice and fresh. So there you go. These are available now at Daigle Autoharps, autoharp.com. Vintage auto harps, something that we always offer here, although the offerings are different every week, month, because I'm constantly working on new ones. So we'll be seeing you around autoharp.com. Thanks a lot for watching, and happy holidays, everybody. Bye-bye.